Hello, it's Scott Manley here with Star Trek 25th Anniversary Edition, which has just been released on GOG.com.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Yeah, that voice is William Shatner. This is, of course, has the original crew on it, the original cast, and it actually represents one of the last times they got the entire cast together for a project. Star Trek VI was released in 1991. This game was released in 1992, and the sequel was a sequel, Judgment Rites, as well, which got everyone together. So, this is actually pretty important, and the fact that it's just been released on GOG.com is, pretty cool, because it's $6 and you get this great environment which is very similar. It really tries to look like the original series, and it certainly captures the original series better than any of the movies ever did.
Demon World.
So there we are on the bridge of the Enterprise.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
Scotty, get on the shields.
Shields repaired, Captain.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so now we're flying this like a flight simulator. Very simple flight simulator, obviously, and you have to shoot them. That's my phasers. You have no such thing as lead pits or anything like that. You got to do all that prediction and calculation yourself. I know Chekhov normally does that. You also have photon torpedoes, which I generally only fire when they're coming right at us because I find it harder to hit for some reason. I don't know. The torpedoes and phasers, I'm not really sure what works best. Missed. Yes. Now, during the battle, you can tell Scotty to, repair things. You can ask him for emergency power. So emergency power, recharges and you need it. You can only use it when you have emergency power hooked up. There's some other options. You can hail the other ship and things like that. But, they're firing at me. Taking some damage. You can see on the left the ship is taking some damage to one of its warp missiles. I could probably tell Scotty to get on that.
Aye, sir.
No, get him. Oops, he's on the shields instead. Just keep my shields up while I kill this thing. Or at least pretend to kill this thing. Okay. There we go. Down, down, down.
Estimates the Republic is crippled, Captain.
Captain Patterson extends his congratulations, sir.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux V. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
What do you think?
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for the Pollux system, sir.
I concur. Chekhov. Set course for Pollux V. So we select him, we select that. Now the star map doesn't actually have names on them, you have to refer to the manual. The idea being, if you don't have the manual, you will end up in the neutral zone and get attacked by
We
Romulans.
arrived at Pollux V.
Uhura! Patch us through.
Message from High Prelate Robert Angevin, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
Understood. Helm, set a course for orbit, and once you get there, press O to go into orbit, right? So there we are, and as soon as we get there, push the button, and we get a nice little cutscene. Yay.
Entering standard orbit.
Pollux V has recently emerged from an ice age, sir. It's spring at the moment. Cool, but tolerable. Sensors indicate previously documented flora and fauna. Nothing unusual.
Okay, so time to beam down, and that's Kirk's option.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
Okay, so now it turns into a kind of point-and-click adventure game. You beam down to the planet, obviously taking the most important crew from the ship, and we start to talk to people and solve puzzles.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence, and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
So you access the menu by right-clicking, and then you have a little person. There you go, speak.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
I think we should talk to this guy instead, though.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain.
You can pick different speech options.
Most High Prelate and Given, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil. Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe.
Well, I want to pick 3, but I think I'll pick 1.
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century. Aside from seeing demons...
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere.
I'm going to be diplomatic.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Canbury to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Canbury was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a scientific explanation for all of this. Bones, could you do your medical wizardry check that he's okay? No, there's a medical tricorder, so I click on that.
His blood pressure's up a bit, but he believes he's telling the truth.
Okay, well let's talk to the other witnesses. I guess they're going to be in here. So of course we click on the door and he'll walk over there, animated about 2 frames per second. Ah, there's someone that's obviously injured. Bones, time to do your medical analysis thingy again, right? There we go. Into the inventory and select that.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
Well, that's awfully inconvenient that the cave's natural environment is a cave occupied by demons.
You'll understand if I don't stand up, I hope. I am not well.
The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans, but the wrinkling on his brow indicates a great deal of worry.
So that's me looking around using the look option. Boxes of equipment, not very useful. What else have we got? So we can go into items and... under items, yeah, you also have... We showed you the regular medical tricorder. This is the regular tricorder, which will be Spock. And he says nothing to report. So much for that. Let's talk to people.
Time is of the essence. You must hurry and retrieve the berry.
Well, I guess I will just man up and face my demons, or face the demons, or whatever. We're gonna go and walk up there. I'm thinking that we probably have to go deep into the forest, because they wouldn't have a building near a place occupied by demons. There's the cave. Okay. Oh my god, and there's Klingons here. Quick! Phasers! Phasers! Phaser them all! Everyone, phasers out. Ah, one down. And shoot. Yes! Get him! No! Red Shirt is dead!
You
No!
see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir.
Well, that was a pretty fast recovery. Mad props to you there. Let's figure out what's going on with these Klingons here. Actually, let's ask Doctor first. Medical tricorder.
This is definitely not a real Klingon, Jim.
Spock, what do you make of it?
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea. Kirk out.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain. This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial.
And so the mystery deepens, and I think this is a great place for me to stop this. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.